Yo, what's going on, gang? We are live in Black Ops 6, man. I wanted to go ahead and cover the best movement settings and best settings for new players or experienced players right now in BO6. We are in the training course. Let's go and get into the settings. I'm going to cover as much as possible. We're going to go ahead and start off with controller. I play tactical flipped, so I use a scuff, a PS4 scuff, but I like to shoot with the bumpers, not the triggers. So if you don't want to do that, just click this setting and make sure you at least set it to tactical. The reason mine says flip though is because L1 and R1 are switched, so that's on. I play at a 6.6 sensitivity. Occasionally I'll bump that up to like a 7.7, but I don't ever go higher than that. 6.6, 7.7, both of those are top tier viable 100%. We want to go down, make sure controller vibrations off. On our dead zone inputs, our left stick min for me personally is at 4, right stick's at 4. If you're unfamiliar with dead zones, if you turn this chart on right here, it'll show you if you have stick drift. So right here I can move my joysticks and release them. You're not seeing any movement. Now if I take a joystick and I kind of like wiggle it and let go, you'll see it's kind of glitching around, but for the most part there's no stick drift. The point is, you want to make left stick minimum and right stick minimum as low as you can without having the screen doing something like this where you see a lot of stick drift when you test it. As for the aiming, sensitivity multiplier, we are not changing anything under that, but advanced aiming settings, we are going to change custom sensitivity per zoom. We're not going to mess with aim response curve type yet. I'm a big dynamic fan, but we don't know how it's going to play yet, so for now we're going to stay at standard. Custom sensitivity per zoom, we're at 0.93 and 0.93 for low zoom all the way up to 3x. On console you can't fine tune that number, so make it 0.95 if you are on console. Going over to movement, we want to enable tactical sprint assist, hit show more, and make sure sprint assist delay is on 0. Everything else is turned on. Slide dive behavior, make sure you have tap to slide. We want no delay. Make sure this is on short. On slide dive activation delay, put that on short. Restore sprint, make sure that's on. Movement advanced settings, this should look exactly as it is here, and then plunging underwater I believe was set to trigger. Make sure that is set to free. Under combat, I don't think there's anything we really changed under here. We want manual fire on press. Everything should be golden there. Let's go over to audio. So obviously set it to wherever you are. Headphone bass boost for sure, make sure you turn that on. And then right here, enhance headphone mode, make sure you turn that on. This is like a new thing Call of Duty's kind of doing to quote unquote improve overall performance, I guess, in game. There is a slight FPS loss with this on. I'm not too sure like how much it's actually gonna affect FPS, but for now we're gonna leave it there. I make sure reduced tinnitus sound is turned on, so when we're getting flashed we're not getting blinded. Finally, we're gonna want to go to gameplay HUD. We're gonna want to make sure our minimap shape is square, and then you can actually go to the HUD bounce here, pull this in all the way, keep it as close to your screen as you can, apply, and then they have some preset HUDs as well that we're gonna want to take a look at. Let's see, HUD prompts, player names, crosshairs, visual. Oh, where'd it go? I can't believe I can't see it. We just changed it. Maybe because I'm in a match we can't see it. But anyways, the main thing you want to do here is make sure you have minimap shape on. There is a setting where you can look at different HUD types. Mine is mission tactical. You can't miss it. It just makes sure it's a square screen like this. So now what we've done with your movement, instead of having to click the left stick in the sprint, you automatically tag sprint without having to press anything down. You're automatically going to tag sprint, so you can continue the best possible movement for your play style. With the sensitivity, we have a little bit faster of a sensitivity left and right. On top of that, we have a little bit of a slowdown when we ADS, so whenever we're looking at targets like this, we're able to kind of get a little bit more precision, so we're not looking at too much recoil when we're trying to take down targets. which is in the long run is going to work out in our favor. So make sure you have all of that enabled, all of that turned on. Make sure your FOV is at 120 and affected. That's an absolutely massive setting. And gang, that really should be everything you need to get started with this new game. Listen, if you're new to the channel and enjoy the content, man, hit that sub, crush a like. I will have camo grind videos out super fast, so make sure you are absolutely tuned in. I hope you all enjoy, man. I will catch you tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, gang.